Hey guys, Shock44 here, and today I'm with,
The Epic Announcer!
and we're here to do a quick little discussion video about the new leak with the Mii costume fighters having what looks like a Mallow costume and a Cackle Demon hat from Doom. And there's this image, and then there's also a video file that shows even like trying. I guess it's kind of funny to me that there's actually a video file. Usually leaks don't have video files, and I'm like, whoa, this guy really trying to show that this is real. I mean, that's pretty good way to try to do that. Try to convince people. And there's some people that are like, on the some people saying like 60% sure it's real, and they're like not sure like if it's totally real. It's kind of hard to tell. All right, so there's actually a few things going for this, like towards it to be real and towards it to not be real. Basically, the few things that are going towards it being real is the fact that the timer in the video is frozen at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, like it's not counting up or counting down at all. And the timer was frozen in the original Kin leak from like when the game wasn't even out yet, when they were about to announce Kin, and that was a real leak of Kin. With the timer at 2:30, so they're saying that this is like a developer debug mode thing where it's the timer's frozen at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then there's also the fact that the other thing is that people are saying like, oh, it's like actually hard. It's actually kind of harder to mod in Mii costume like models on the Mii costumes. Like it's easier, much easier to do for the just replacing tire model rather than replace the hats and stuff. Which I personally have no idea because I haven't researched Smash Ultimate modding at all. I've only really researched Brawl modding, so I don't really have any familiarity with Smash Ultimate modding. But from what I've been hearing from the other videos is that it's a little bit harder to make the hats work well on the Miis, but I did see another video proof trying to show that yes, you can put like a cube with a texture on it, and you can basically like went over the entire Mii's head and just had a cube for a head, and so I guess that's possible. So it's possible to mod the Miis, but people are saying that it's a little bit harder than what people think. So it's pretty like on the fence right now whether this. In Aaron Itmar's video, he explained that there's a certain point where Ken or a certain character is using an ability, and it gives off a certain damage percentage that is not possible in the game right now. So if it were a mod, it would be very specific and very strange for them to include something like a percentage change for an attack. And so if this is an actual leak, then that means that this might be real because, they have to update the game whenever they put in new fighters. They usually update the game and like change values on different attack percentages. So that's another thing, but that could just be a weird coincidence. Maybe the modder did that. I don't know. It's really up in the air. What do you think, Epic Announcer?
As you say, even though my percentages are slightly different, but I would say this leak would be maybe 75% real, but there's still that 25% chance that one expert who is extremely good with tech and coding and all that mess can actually hack the Nintendo Switch and actually hack the models correctly to make a hack seem a legit basic leak. Like for the Mallow and the monster from Doom, they look so real, of course. But if you're like one secret hacker but you're not really famous, but you're just trying to make leaks just to throw people off just because you're bored or whatever, but Hell, it is technically possible. While sure, it may be a lot harder to mod the hats themselves for the Mii fighters, but I say hard, but not impossible. So it could be very well fake as well. It can go either way.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say maybe 60% or 65% real. I mean, like, the models themselves are very convincing, especially because, like, someone else pointed out that the Cackle Demon, he's not as bloody as he looks in Doom. It looks like they modified the model to look more like kid friendly for Smash Brothers. So that's a interesting detail. So it's got some things going for it, and so I'd be on your end, like maybe like 75% real. I'm not really sure at this point, but I'm hoping it's I'm actually hoping it's real because I would like to see Doom Guy or Geno as playable fighters. Like that's basically what people are saying. Like, oh, this means that Geno and Doom Guy are gonna be playable fighters. Like,
As a lot of YouTubers say, take all leaks with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, then another person was saying, like, from Game Explain, like, oh, well, this might just be that this might just mean that maybe Mallow's one of the Mii costumes, but you can also get a Geno costume, and maybe there's also a Doom Slayer costume for Mii's, and then, like, there's no playable character whatsoever. That could be the case too. I mean, this is just a way to get us excited for maybe a possible Geno or Doom Slayer reveal, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, it would seem like Geno would happen because people love Geno. He's been highly requested over the years, but there's also that whole thing with Square Enix, and like, who knows what they're doing, and people keep requesting Sora more often now. And I'm just like, Sora's owned by Square and Disney, and I've heard a rumor about them trying to do something with that, but I don't know. I don't really know if Square Enix is going to let them have any more characters besides Cloud, but we'll have to wait and find out.
Gee, no, you think?
I see what...
Sorry, I had to be cheesy here. The joke was there, so I took it.
No offense taken. I see what you did there. Anyways, let us know in the comments what you all think about this leak, and yeah, stay tuned for my reaction coverage on the Terry Bogard stream for tomorrow. I will probably release that later because I am not getting up at 7 a.m. in the morning to watch that, though. Thank you. Sorry. That, it's Sakurai's deal. If he really wants it to be that early in the morning, I can't do that. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Shock 44, over and out.
And that's our out.